you probably just don't know.
I know who Nicki Minaj is. I'm just saying. Listen here. We are back, YouTube. We are back.
Hey, what's going on? This is Sunshine.
This is E.
All right. Got a little something interesting.
What's that?
Oh man, you gonna do music and we gotta we're gonna do something. I knew we were gonna be brought this. I seen it coming up, but I didn't want to get involved with it. I wanted, like I said, when we do our reactions, I wanted to be fresh, new, first time seeing it. So we're gonna be doing TROLLZ. Let's spell with a Z. You know. So whenever you put something like that, it's not the traditional spelling. You're gonna get something special, okay? And this is 6ix9ine Nicki Minaj, and we're gonna check out this official video and give our reactions. But anything first before we get started?
Before we get started,
okay.
Hit the like. Hit the like.
Like. All right, let's do it.
Fight me, you don't want no problems at your party, don't invite me. I don't worry about you niggas, please stop talking about me. Always talking about me cause you looking for the clout. 6ix9ine, 9ine, riding in a two-seater with two Ninas. Baby got that aquafina, it's cocaine. Smoking on that OJ reefer, no TMZ. 40 autos on a bitch truck, make a French fuck. Told her she could get Chanel if she let my French fuck. Star shining in the Rolls Royce, it got red guns. Wait, hold up. Nah, I still don't give a fuck. Vroom, vroom, G5, vroom, vroom, we high. You the type of nigga that I never wanna be like. You the type of bitch that will never get a reply. High hater, bye hater, vroom. And she like I told him, right, keep on throwing that cat, keep on throwing that, bitch, work in the back, Dollar bill, come get her. Even your man now, Nicki's do it better. Wanna fight me, always on my page, never double tap like me. Baddies to my left and my right, never chase a corny nigga, put that on my life. Just spit it in his face, all his cake, he wanted the taste. We sippin' on that ace, itty bitty waist, pretty face. Yeah, eat it cookie monster. He a slave to this pussy, call me monster. Real wet, I said slurping like it's pasta. They get nervous when it's Nicki on the roster. Somebody usher this nigga into a clinic. My flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic. I write my own lyrics, a lot of these bitches gimmicks. They study Nicki style, now all of them want mimic. Talking about stitches when it's stitches and you can't. Never stand alone, you always itching for a stamp. Me, I'm still money, wrist is light up like a lamp. They gon' have to send their best fighter for the champ. Rags, I got them. Mary, I'm popping. They keep hating, but still watching. Check the boards, I'm still topping. Bust down a plain chain, I got options. It's a bunch of mini me's, I'm the one they mocking. Showed you how to get a bag, now you going shopping. When I come out, all the sneak bitches start plotting. When I come out, it's a sweet bitches start mocking. She like I throw them rags, keep on throwing that cat, keep on throwing that, bitch work in the back, watch, clock, cock, got it. If you like, I throw it fast, real fast, fast, fast. He's singing my old song, yelling ass, ass, ass. They be speeding, trying to beat me, then they crash, crash, crash. Kill 100 like the number on my dash, dash, dash. That real ass ain't keep your nigga home.
Wow. All right, let's get the comedy. let's go, and let's start talking about it. Do you want to be up first, or do you want me to go?
I mean, I like lyrics is something else. I mean, but they got some points. You know, people be hating, but they still be watching.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know, and I mean, I hear a lot about Nicki Minaj. Don't know a whole lot about 6ix9ine. You know, so he's kind of new to me. But Nicki, I hear a lot, and I mean, I like the lyrics on the stuff she was saying. You know, especially, you know, and a lot of people. It's funny how when people are, I don't like you, or they're talking junk or whatever.
Oh,
They
yeah.
be steady watching,
No doubt.
steady all up in your business.
Right.
Why? I don't get that. But so, you know, hey, she spoke her, you know,
Right.
spoke like it was.
Listen, when it comes to music, you know, of course, we have different types of music. And when music or entertainment as a whole, you want to have connection with the people that's watching and supporting.
Yeah.
That's what you want, connection.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when you get into hip hop, rap, or however you want to categorize it, it is the most connected music to their fan base, like real time.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's you'll have a great rock band, they connected with their people, love them, but when the show's over and whatever, they kind of go their way. And you go your way till you meet it back up in the next video, next concert. Where rap or hip hop, you still have their connection. People still go back to their own environments that they came from. They have that automatic connection. What happens, I think what 6ix9ine realized, and maybe for sitting for a while, he actually realized, or people around him realized, that there is entertainment and is that real. And what he was able to do and understand, get to understand that when you promotion and marketing is huge. You can go back in history and see some of the biggest selling movies or artists or whatever, and they sometimes weren't the best.
Yeah.
It was marketing. Not saying he's not the best. I'm just saying he understands marketing, or somebody in his camp understands marketing, understands that I can have a connection with the people, but I don't have to have that direct. He was kind of leaning that way in the beginning, and if you hear him talk, you can see the wheels turning in his head that he understood the marketing and the promotion. He can understand that part of it. And so it's clear to see here that based on what the street law would be, he shouldn't have this shouldn't happen. It should be, he should be done with, because you broke a lot of codes. But he understood, and his people in his camp understood, that's all right. There's ways we can handle this. And
How long is he down?
It's been over a year. It's been a little while. It's been you know, it's not like it's been a couple weeks or a couple months. It's been a little while. He's been off scene. So he wasn't gone long enough. There's a few people that even happened to T.I. that was gone for a period of time. They weren't gone long enough. A lot of entertainers were gone, but not long enough that they can't come back and recapture what they had. And sometimes, you know, I would say even T.I., he maybe eclipsed what he was before, and he came back. So people understand marketing, and as long as you can keep yourself out of harm's way is really the main thing. If he can do that, he'll be okay. I'm just saying he'll be okay. So you know, and they also understand when you link him with somebody like Nicki, you know, it's just gonna take it to that next level. Somebody in both of their camps understand marketing and promotion and how to take it to that next level, even after something that was not the best. Usually the people that run into problems is they still try to have that direct connection where the streets or the environment.
I see what you're saying. I was like, where you go with that? I mean,
if you have that, then you run into problems. If you want to try to tell people I'm real, I'm really from the street, so you try to show, then that's when you kind of.
I guess because a lot of people sometimes they don't want you to forget where you came from. I don't know if that's where you came from, but I'm just saying, you know, they say never forget where you came from. But yeah, you don't. If you grew up in, you know, a certain area or whatever, yeah, you do. You want to remember your people, but if it's going to put you in a situation, you have to be at arm's length with them, you know, to still.
But I don't think necessarily.
Not necessarily forget about him.
From what I've heard, I don't think he necessarily came from that. But once you get into certain.
No, I'm just speaking in general.
Right, I understand. But you get into certain industry, you have to have a connection with that. And so if you go back and you look at the history of a lot of people that you thought were, wow, I thought that person was real hard and growing up real tough, it's not necessarily that way. Because if you look at when you talk about hip hop and when it really started getting really gangster and tough was NWA, and the toughest gangsters one in the group, people considered at the time, was Ice Cube, and he was the least. Mm-hmm. When you look at the environment, he was the least. Everybody else was kind of street, and he had more of that stable environment. So it's just, but it's just relating to your audience. So I don't discredit him, say it's not good. It's just relating to his audience, give them what they want, and be able to provide that service that you're trying to provide. That's how it's a business. And so he understands it's a business, and he's made the right steps financially, as far as his publicity and his popularity. He made the right choice. I'm just gonna say his team, because I mean he's a young guy, and so he probably has some pretty good people in his team that said, hey, we could take this next level. And looking back, you're gonna have some people that's gonna look down, and hey, that's how it's gonna be. But I give him a lot of props on that end of. I mean, I'm not saying whether I agree how he went about doing his business, but I'm just saying he took what he had and turned it into this. Right. So that's my feet on this. So so we want to hear your comments. Yeah, like absolutely. I say, that's just how I view it and how I see it, and we want to hear what you feel or what you see. And other than that, if you could just like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I believe that's it.
Yep. Thanks for listening to 6ix9ine Nicki.